Welcome back to Mystery Inc. Racing with me, Shaggy Scooby66. I'm just checking my internet, and there we are. Second attempt. So, welcome back to Mystery Inc. Racing with me, Shaggy Scooby66. I know I've already said that, but let's say it again. We're back with the Nippon gr2 Super Cup. It's round 4 and we are at Deep Forest Raceway. Yes, it's lovely up here in the Alps. And after qualifying, Scott puts it on pole with the Honda. Now we are in the 08 machinery again. And Scott's starting out on the mediums. It seems to be a trait that it's medium tyres or nothing really. Skippy's starting out. Oh, Skippy's in the Lexus and he's on the hards now. There's a surprise. Pilgrim's in third in the GTR on mediums. Gussie's fourth. Another Honda racing mediums. Tyre Slayer's 5. Another Lexus on mediums. Hoggy's 6th racing mediums in the it's the Tyrrell Elf inspired livery on the Honda. Campo in 7th with Kiss all over his car. Racing mediums. Dazzler's in 8th, another Lexus. Racing hards again for Dazzler. Pugwash in 9th, another GTR in racing mediums. Willie Bob, he won't be happy being down in 10th place on another Honda racing mediums. Staffy, another Honda racing mediums. Binnett Barry's back, Lexus racing hards. And Wrecking Ball in 13th place, racing mediums in another Lexus. Let's get this race underway and see how we go. Be interesting to see how the hards do in this first stint. Long hold, everyone's away. Skippy was a bit slow. So was Pilgrim, but Scott's away already as we head down to the first corner. Gussie's round the outside. And it's Skippy and then Tyre Slayer. So Skippy's just lost that second place. Everyone else is still there. But Scott's in the lead of this already as we come under Tunnel 1. And the really fast chicane that you can really cut. And then we come onto this final corner, which is really important because it leads to the back straight, which is an immensely long straight. Just keeping the slipstream and keep your foot down. Owogi's picked up a half-second penalty, that'll be for a corner cut. Campo and Staffy going side by side, but Campo just bails out with that one for now. Wash just gone up the inside of Hoggy. Really cut the pit lane entry there. And then we're onto the back straight, onto the front straight, which has got a big curve in it, and that's the end of lap 1. What did they do? Scott did a 128, so when they're up to speed, probably a 124. Scott already making those medium tyres work hard. Just there in second place. So it's Honda. And Skippy's in third place. Now we're not really going to know how this strategy is going to work until everyone's made the final pit stop. It is an hour's race as it always is with the gr2 Super Cup. In 5th place. Right, Staffy's going to get the slow down. Oh, Campo's picked up half-second penalty as well. So them two have neutralised each other. And here comes Pugwash round the outside. Does you partners. And he hangs it round there. Oh, just got a slight... Oh, right, go back because this has ended badly for Pugwash. And we went round the outside. There was a touch there. Oh, then another touch from Staffy. Oh, and then a big hit. Now that last hit was unavoidable. Let's just see what happens to Staffy here as well. Because Staffy. Let's have a look at the inputs. For me, didn't give racing room there, and then Buggers didn't really give racing room, but was being hampered in the side. That will go to admin to have a look at. Dazzler's down in 12th. He's had an incident, and Binnett Barry's had an incident. Let's just see if we can. So let's go on board with Binnett Barry. Oh, and he bins it. So right into corner 1. We've just gone back a lap. Just see what happens to. Just on the power a little bit to her early. Those hards really cold, so that's what happened to Barry. And Dazzler went out before that. We can't really go back. So Scott's leading the way on lap 2. Which I think we've seen, haven't we? Yeah, this is right. We are back to where we were before we went into this. So Campo's going to go up to 6th position in the car. Can't do that too often. Welly Bob in 7th place. Hoggy in the Tyrrell Elf inspired livery Honda in 8th place there. I just really do like that. That is a gorgeous livery on that car. Everybody works hard, but that is nice. Is that? I'm of an age, you see. Wrecking Ball's up to 9th now. Staffy's in 10th. Pugwash is 11th. Dazzler's 12th, and Binnett Barry is 13th. Nearly been in it again, so living up to his name there. Now at this point in the day, I do have to tell you that I have been awake for 13 hours. I've done a long shift and it's been hot, so if I go quiet, just mention it because I might have just fallen asleep. So Scott's going to come round. He's still got Gus behind him now. He's not running away with it. But we'll jump on board with Scott as we go. We'll come over the line into the first corner. Just letting the car run. Tries to open up this first series of S's. Got a twitch on the edge, so you've got to keep away from them sausages on the inside. Then this hairpin under the first tunnel. Now these chicane you can cut really a lot there. And then pick your braking point. Let's say this is one of the most important corners on the track because you've got to get the exit. It leads onto this immense back straight. There's Gus behind us. Tunnel 3. Sector from Scott. Then again, this really tricky corner. I have trouble with this corner. Scott doesn't. He's out. He's away. And then it's just put flat to the floor. You're probably on the accelerator for 90% of this lap. Flat out. And it does a 22.2. about right when I said? Oh no, I said 24, didn't I? So, slightly wrong. So there's Scott. I think Gus is still there in second place. Pilgrim's got the fastest lap so far, 21.8. Pilgrim's in fourth place, so I think he'll have had a bit of a slipstream from Skippy. Skippy, of course, on the hard tyre. You can just see how far those medium tyres are already burning through. Campo and Hoggy with Welly Bob. So Welly Bob, Welly Bob's lost 2 seconds on lap 4, so that actually could be a penalty, just a half-second penalty. Steffi, Akim Ball, Puggers. Dazzler and Bennett Barry is in 13th place. Now, what can Gus do here? He's a little bit behind on the fuel, just a smidgen. Tyres are about the same, so he's just got to keep earshot of Scott. With Pilgrim behind him. I think Pilgrim just outbraked himself there, but kept it on the tarmac. No, he didn't. He picked up half-second penalty. Oh, no, that might have been a bit harsh there. Let's see where. Oh, yeah, just outbraked himself. There, just over the line there, just a smidgen, that's all it takes. Got to keep 2 tyres within the white line on this racetrack. Pilgrim followed by Tyre Slayer, so Tyre Slayer's will have his eyes set on that 4th place next time round. So 3, 4, 5 all together. Nice to see that although the box affected the top speed, they're all going to hit the rev limiter. All the cars are still equal, so it's nice to see different cars in the mix. Campo. Dropping Welly Bob, just having a bit of trouble just keeping up with the pace with the 2 in front of him. He's just got to be careful of Staffy. Once you drop out the slipstream, it's easy to drop, basically go backwards. Buggers there, that internet doesn't look great. Ball, Dazzler and Billy Barry. Talk about internet. I am upgrading mine very shortly. Hopefully I'll be racing on Friday, this Friday, so race 5. And then that'll just leave one more round. And then we'll have a short break, and then we'll have the return of the Mystery Racing League, so it'll be season 2. The original and the best, my idea, and it has been stolen. You know, yes, my idea has been stolen. Not even an ask if I'd mind. What do you think? What do you think about that? It's not good. It's not true form. Come up with an innovative idea that no one else has done, I believe. And then someone copies it. Anyway, Scott still leads this race from Gus. Skippy's getting closer, you know. Now, Skippy, 22s, 23s. So Skippy on the harder tyre, he's actually been able to do the same times as those on the medium tyres. And he's getting, of course he's going to have better tyre wear. So we will see. And then it's Campo in the car. Followed by Welly Bob. Welly Bob just closing back up to Campo. Campo's lost the slipstream to Hoggy, so he's just dropped back to Welly. Oh, Welly's caught up, one or two, but it's because you drop out of the slipstream and then it's easy to, as I say, easy to fall backwards. Hoggy just starting to put a challenge in. Pilgrim's still got the fastest lap with 1 minute 21.8. The tyres have gone by their best now, so I don't think that will be challenged until the first round of pit stops is done. But Skippy has just cruised up to the back of Gus. Pilgrim is cruising on to the back of Skippy. So second, third, fourth, fifth, all in a line now. Tyre Slayer still hanging on in that fifth place. A lot of grass there, a lot of liberties with the track limits there. Gus only just ahead of Skippy as we go on board with Skippy into corner one, and you can see Scott is only just ahead of these guys. So, yeah, different. But everyone's got to use the medium tyres for at least 3 laps. So, out lap, flying lap, in lap. So, Skippy is going to have to go onto the medium tyres. How far can he take these hards? Whoa, a big twitch there from Skippy. Pilgrim's still there in the background. That will just give Pilgrim a chance to catch up by 10.43. If we stop Skippy gaining on Gus as well, it'll be super clean out the corners. We'll be spinning the car. Skippy 23.1. Scott and Gus still doing mid-22s. It's all really closed up. Behind Tyre Slayer we've got Hoggy, and Hoggy's gaining on these guys as well. Then it's Campo, Welly Bob and Staffy. So a little fight there for 7th, 8th and 9th. And Pugwash by himself. Dazzler is just ahead of Wrecking Ball. And Binnett Barry is only just crossing the start-finish line to start 11 now. So he's just over half a lap behind already. But he'll keep going. Score points, you have to finish the race. Even if you put it in the pitch, if you go DNF. Skipping there, really taking that fairly straight line. Pilgrim is coming under threat from Tyre Slayer now. So we go on board with Tyre Slayer. Just can't get the power down. Too many twizzles. Turn your traction up. Easy for me to say I didn't race because good job. See that these cars, they just want to slide around a little bit more than they should or used to, or whatever you think. Right, Tyre Slayer this time. Can you get alongside Pilgrim? Oh, he guessed. Sneaky little bump draft then. Maybe he just mistimed that. Tyre Slayer goes up the inside. Got it stopped, got it turned. Now it's just a drag race. Tyre Slayer giving racing room. Moving up the inside, the short line. He's got his nose back into that 4th place and he's got the inside. Tyre Slayer tries, hangs it around the outside, tries to cut back, can't do anything about that. So, yeah, just went in a little bit hot in the final corner. Hoggy has joined these, so a 3-way fight for 4th place now. Staying with Gus and Scott, but seemingly can't get by. Now that might be because of the dirty air. Big facts from Group 2's the dirty air, the wash from the car in front. It's alright while you're following along the straight, the slipstream's lovely. Going through corners, it's a bit of a pig. Coming up to 18 minutes in, so nearly a 1/5 of the way through. And Pilgrim's gone for a tyre change. Still half a tank of fuel, so what will he do? Hoggy and Tyre Slayer now. He looks left. Cut off by a big green Lexus. Just trying to get onto the back. Gus just can't do it because of this dirty air. And Scott is tantalisingly close. Aussie sandwich going on. Tyre Slayer taking his penalty next time round. Woggy got a lovely exit there. So that was, but Tyre Slayer's gone into the pits now. So we'll go to Pilgrim. Pilgrim put medium tyres on, didn't put any fuel in. So it's going to be a two tyre stop for Pilgrim. Slayer comes out behind Pilgrim, right behind Pilgrim, so about the same distance as he was before. So didn't lose anything, didn't gain anything. These people have just moved up. This is actually helped Hoggy, Tyre Slayer going into the pits, because now he's got clear air. So he will now just cruise up behind Skippy. Or he might not, because those tyres are looking rather second hand. Again, Skippy is just straight behind Gus, but can't do anything. Gus stays out. Huggy stays out as well. Staffy's in. So is Welly Bob. Pilgrim stays out because he's already been into the pits. Where's Campo? Oh, Campo's already been into the pits. He's put hard tyres on the car. Vinny Barry in 13th place, still going strong. Next question is, when is Scott and Gus going to come into the pits? Yes, Mystery Racing League 2, yes. We'll be starting on the 26th of May. It was already, the date was already in the pipeline, so the drivers knew about it. Unfortunately, it clashes with another league as the leader comes in. So does Gus, so Skippy has stayed out, Hoggy stayed out as well. Now Skippy has to make the most now of these tyres. He knows that, that Scott did 23 minutes, 17 laps. He's not. He might do. Scott needs to do another 22 minutes, and he might be able to do this on a one-stop strategy. Okay, now can Skippy make those tyres if you last that long? I don't know. You don't know. Stay tuned to find out. In second place, he's made his medium tyres last longer than Scott and Gus. Scott comes out and he's put medium tyres on, didn't refuel. So a couple of different strategies going on at the moment. Tyre Slayer. Volleyball. Dazzler now. Yeah, Dazzler's same tyre usage as Skippy. Captain Pugwash. Oh, Captain Pugwash has done something totally different to everyone else. He's put racing softs on. Now, those racing softs are not going to last very long. Then we've got Wrecking Ball behind him, and not very far behind him. So it's lap 18, we'll come back in a bit, you can see already that red tyres are going. Oh, Wrecking Ball tries to take out one of our trackside cameras, can't do it. He's under real pressure from Campo. Again, just can't get by because of the dirty air. Hate to go on. I don't know how many times I've said dirty air, or will say dirty air, during this this video. So, Wrecking Ball is going to just clear off because it's a bit light. Don't lose as much as you think. So anyway, this car, we've got 4 kisses and a lot of flames. He's got 4 people as well as himself in there. He's got too many people in. You're overweight, Campo. It's like eating those pasties. Barry, still going, still racing, still doing the best he can. Skippy into the 20, dropped into the 23s now. He's doing 23s as well. Oh, and he's only got a sliver of life left in that tyre. I think Hoggy really does need to come in. These cars are hard to control with good tyres, so don't have a dead one. Skippy's coming to the pit, so Scott's going to retake the lead. Where's Gus? There's Gus. This is the important bit. Just put a bit of fuel in his car as well. That's why he drops back. But it's Scott, then Pilgrim, and now it's Tyre Slayer and Skippy. Now Skippy came in and he's put the medium tyres on. So he's just going to run these for 3 laps and then ditch them and put another set of hards on. Place. Steffi, Welly Bob. So we'll put Welly Bob's car, shall we? It's a wave, isn't it? Remember guys, if you like the coverage of the league, then please give the videos a like. Leave a comment, and of course if you're not subscribed, why not? Remember what I say, if you like this kind of driving, then get subscribing. Hockey's in 8 with Campo, who is burning through those soft tyres, has to be said. Burning through those soft tyres, but I said it twice. Dazzler's still on his original set of hards. He's got nearly halfway. Oh, just went in a bit deep there. Problem is, you can't just go hards. You have to use the medium tyres. Back in on our leader, Scott. Cartoon Network Hybrid car, Honda. Shark fast time, Jabberjaw. Is that anyone who didn't know and needed the answer? Jabberjaw. For those of you who've got no idea what I was talking about, there's a shark there just in front of his back wheel. Saying, can anyone remember what the name of the shark was? Jabberjaw. Scott out in front, and after the pit stop has really just pulled a gap on everyone else. Pilgrim's in 2nd place, Tyre Slayer's in 3rd, and then Skippy in 4th. Gus isn't far behind in 5th, and then there's a big gap to Staffy in 6th place. Down about the same gap to Welly Bob, same gap to Hoggy. Hoggy just keeps on picking up these half-second penalties, and they just kill your time, kill your race time. Good wash. Don't know what he was doing. Because .121.6, fastest lap is a 121.5 by Staffy. Just let's go to Staffy. Oh, Staffy put racing softs on as well, didn't he? Yeah, so he's burnt through his tyres, so I think they've just gone to see if they could get the fastest lap time. Get extra point. Bob. Just give him the sausage curve. I want to respect that. Let's check in with the car. The squeal of the tyres there. Oh, as we go and join Wrecking Ball, who does a half spin, recovers it, gets it going again. He's just put on fresh medium tyres, so they won't be temperature yet. So just got to be careful. Nicely controlled though. Barry still on his first set of tyres, but he's now starting to get the blue flag. There we can see Scott. Let's go on board with Scott. There we are. You can see Binnett Barry just up ahead. Oh, Binnett Barry's binned it. It's the classic getting onto the power far too early and too strongly. Out of my second to last corner, which has just allowed Scott just to go through. Don't worry, we've all done it, Binnett. Now this is interesting. Pilgrim has just lost a load of track time, as it were. Tyre Slayer's just cruised up to the back of him, and Skippy has done the same to both of them. Now, Skippy's really looking after his medium set of tyres. Can he get by just because of this dirty air? He's side by side during the first of the S's. Oh, look there. Just can't get enough alongside. About the tunnel section. Oh, he's got his nose in front as they went side by side. And he's done it. Great move there. He took a couple of corners. But Skiffy's up to third. Now, can he ditch Tyre Slayer and catch up to Pilgrim? Some people haven't used medium tyres yet. Staffy being one of them, I think. Now, Buggers. He needs to come in and probably will do at the end of this lap. Catching there, Binnett Barry, and then they'll slow down. So it's Binnett Barry, slow down. Right, Staffy's into the pits, and so's Puggers. Now, what they're going to do for the last 24 and a bit minutes of the race. There's fuel going into Staffy's car. So Staffy comes out and he's put the rest of mediums on. Plug wash filling up. Where are they filling up to? 3/4 of a tank. Oh, now Staffy, I think short fueled. It's what the leaders do now. Because they've got to come in again, doing another fuel is going to be a problem here. But at the moment, Skippy's got more fuel than the people ahead of him, and a few of the people that are behind him. Now, does that open a different strategy for him? As you can see, he just cannot get round Pilgrim's car. His cars are quite wide, but with the dirty air, it makes it really hard to get a pass done. You've got to really work at it, as we saw. Campo's down in that 9th place. Oh, he touched the line, he picked up the 3-second penalty. Really soft penalty to give away. And he's got Campo right behind him. Skippy's finally got round past Pilgrim, but we missed it, so let's see where that happened. We will go on the chase cam. We're on back straight. Keeps chugging into the slipstream, now into the paying braking zone. He gets it done this time. Can't say. Yeah, I think that's all she took. So, great move there. It took him long enough to do it though, and that might just cost him the race. But Skippy now, can he just ditch Pilgrim? Oh, Pilgrim's fighting back. Pilgrim's on the inside as we come into turn 1. Oh, and there was a touch there, definite touch. Both cars are still on track. Of course, it could have been a bit net coded. So Skippy was in the lead for a second. I think the GTR just has legs on the Lexus. Fourth place, it's still Tyre Slayer with Gus in 5th, so 4th and 5th still in touching distance of podium places. Skippy's got a half-second penalty as well, so that's going to slow him down. That's really going to put him in the clutches of Tyre Slayer and Gus. Just pulled away just because of that penalty. We are in the second pit window now. Tyres have lasted a bit longer just because of less fuel on board, less weight. Pilgrim's fuel lights on now, so is Scott's. Sorry, Skippy can go a bit longer than them two up in front. Tyre Slayer's going to need to come in very shortly because that front right tyre isn't looking great. Anyone who's in really big trouble? No, so it's just Scott and Pilgrim. No. Do one of these drivers roll the dice and see if they can do one more lap. Or, sorry for the pregnant pauses as well, guys. I did say I'd been up for a very long time. Pilgrim. So look, we're going to stay left. No, they both stay out, so they both rolled the dice. Tyre Slayer hasn't rolled the dice. Tyre Slayer's decided to come in, put new tyres on. Stayed out as well. We're at 19.5 minutes of racing left. Grim and Skippy knocking chunks out of each other, as it were. Don't mean that literally. All this has done is just slowed them up. Again, all the hard work that Welly Bob did testing the cars and the tracks is really paying off, because the league is very tight, it's very even, and I don't think enough. I don't think people realise how much work goes into testing and things before a league even gets set up. Right, Pilgrim's into the pits. Let me finish this thought. But which is why you get the same leagues year after year, or time after time, because no one wants to change anything. Or people will go, oh well, we want this, and then when you don't want to do that because you know it won't work because you've done the testing. In case of, if it's not, sometimes if it's not broke, don't fix it. But sometimes if you're not getting the players to play to enter the leagues, then something is seriously wrong. Tell you what is seriously wrong is Scott and Skippy are on. No, it wasn't Skippy, was it? Scott and Pilgrim, but Pilgrim came into the pit. So Pilgrim put fresh mediums on and just under half of fuel. Scott's got to come in this time because he's on fumes, but no, he hasn't. He's gonna go once more. Skippy's come into the pits. Now he had plenty of tyres and a bit of fuel, but he will have to take on less fuel than everyone else. Now has Scott really made a mistake here? Has he gone one lap too many? So Scott, Gus and Welly Bob are in. Skippy's out of the pits. He's put mediums on and only a quarter of a tank of fuel now. Has Skippy got his fuel tactic wrong? Pilgrim is just under half a tank. Tyre Slayer's just under half a tank. Hoggy went just over a half a tank. So I think Skippy's made an error with his fuel here. Someone who will watch this will stay with Scott, because he has to come into the pits this time because he's got no fuel. Will he get to the... Oh, he does. Just gets to the point where he's got no fuel as a percentage in the car. So now we're going to stay with this. We're going to watch the tyres change and see what fuel goes in. We can see Skippy coming around that last bend. Scott puts a bit more fuel in than Skippy. Skippy closes up but doesn't catch him. He's going to be within touching distance, but I think Skippy's underfueled. We're hearing from the pit that they think that Skippy's alright. But of course they would say that. They wouldn't want to put on air that they've made an error. Scott going to town, so Skippy. And to say that, you know, we've had 45.5 minutes of racing, just a couple of seconds between first and second. Oh, Skippy's just picked up another stupid half-second penalty. Again, he'll have just gone over the line at that corner. That also doesn't help fuel consumption, that's slowing down and speeding up. Behind them, Tyre Slayer and Hoggy were going at it, so let's just go back. Tyre Slayer's got a run on Hoggy into the braking area. Tyre Slayer brakes a lot later than Hoggy, gets in tight, but then Hoggy will have the better acceleration out the corner. Tyre Slayer's got the inside line, so he can do the shortest way around. Oh, Hoggy cuts his nose off. Just see the wash of the car just having an effect. He went left, went right. Oh, and then he out-braked himself. He's trying to break the slipstream and then forgot to brake at his brake marker. And that was an easy pass by Tyre Slayer in the end. And here comes Pilgrim. Now Pilgrim, when he came into the pits, he put just under half a tank of fuel. And he hasn't used that much since he took that, so maybe the fuel use isn't as bad as I'm thinking. Great scrap for the final podium place. We've got 4 cars that could get that place. Meanwhile, Skippy is looking at the back of Scott, and I think Scott is just starting to pull away. Let's see what lap time Scott puts in this time round. 22.3 and Scott does 22.2, so a little bit closer. Tyre Slayer, Pilgrim and Hoggy. See Pilgrim just puts his nose there. A little bit of a love tap. Got to remember, guys, that book drafting isn't allowed, or just again, just getting a little bit too close for comfort. Pilgrim's looking right, looking left. Dives back into the slipstream. Watch out for the braking. These two fighting have just pulled Gus back into it. And what he's also doing is letting Tyre Slayer just get away. Skippy's there in second, still trying to chase Scott down. There's Pilgrim on the underneath of Hoggy. Nice move that. He's just gone to chase cam as we just go to the replay and watch this again. Into the braking zone. He's got the inside line. Can't really fight back there, but now Hoggy will have the slipstream. Again, Pilgrim. Just a little bit of movement down the straight. Oh, and then there was, yeah, it was always going to happen. Pilgrim had to back out there to give, so he didn't take an advantage. Again, with the one line through some of these corners. It's best just to coast it round. Then Pilgrim forces it up the inside, and yes, I used the right word there. Oh, and Oggie's lost out to Gus. So Gus up to 5th, Pilgrim 4th, and Oggie's down in 6th now. Can Pilgrim and Gus catch Tyre Slayer? Can Skippy stay on and do anything about Scott? As we'll watch Scott come over the line to do a 1:21.4, which is the fastest lap of the race. Skippy did a 1:21.5. So these guys are not hanging about. They're still going hell for leather. Just looking at Skippy's fuel though. Got just under 9.5 minutes of racing left. Is there enough fuel there to do that? And Hoggy, so everyone's just got a little bit of their own space now. Bugwash is having a battle with Dazzler. Campo in the car. He's in 11th with Wrecking Ball and Finny Barry. Now we've still got 13 people, but there's Welly Bob in 8th place. I missed Welliebell when I was going through. So solid race for Welly. And these guys have just all found their own space. Their times are going to be quite similar. Still trying to find those extra tenths. Well, Scott's been in the lead of this race throughout, apart from in the pit stops. He hasn't been really given any rest. He's had to fight for this one all the way. He's had someone close behind him all the way around. Right, Skippy's fuel lights on. Has Skippy undone himself? There are our leaders. There is Tyre Slayer. Yeah. No, Skippy stays out. I thought he was going to come into the pits. He can't possibly do the amount of laps that he needs to do. He's going to have to come in and do a splash and dash. And that may only lead to one thing, putting the soft tyres on and going after that extra point for the fastest lap. Hoggy's in the pits because he's nearly used up all of his tyres. So that's another pit for Hoggy. Pilgrim's fighting with Gus now. So, 4th place. Really popular by the drivers because everyone keeps fighting for it. Slayer and Wayne clearing 3rd now, or so it looks like. Oh, now we've had to change in the lead. What's happened? Right, I'm going to go on board with Scott because something happens to Scott here. he just got his line wrong. Oh, he's had a disconnect. You can tell he's had a disconnect because of the way it's happening. Has he got it back under control? Skip just goes into the back of him. Then frantically trying to restart the server that's in the car. The car's on autopilot at the moment. Still under game control. He's still trying to reattach the wheel. The wheel came off in his hands. That means that Skippy is in the lead, but for how long? Because he needs fuel. But he stays out. Scott's there. Let's go back on board. Right, Scott's got the wheel reattached. And now has to go in pursuit of Skippy. Just looking at 5.5 minutes. No, yes, 5.5 minutes, just under now. Can Scott make his fuel last that long? We'll just stay with this view for a second. And I'm back as Scott and Skippy rejoin the fight. Skippy stays out once again. I think that is really a bad move on Skippy. Let's go back though so we can give you the action. So we're with Scott at the moment as he just gets really good exit out of that final corner. Second to final corner, and now he's in the slipstream. Skippy's having to come off the accelerator so that he doesn't use all his fuel up. Got Scott unaware there, and it's Scott as they go side by side. Scott is on the inside, so we'll take the racing line. Skippy now has got his fuel map turned right down. It's just been super sensitive. Ghost, another run who's coming into the pits. He's got no fuel as well, so a few people just getting their fuel strategy wrong in this race. Scott's fuel light's on now as well. Third place, Tyre Slayer. Now Tyre Slayer has got fuel and tyres, and he isn't that far behind the leaders, so if something were to happen to the leaders, Scott just looks really slow now. Sorry, Skippy just looks really slow. Scott's just pulled away. But Scott gets to the end of the race now, or will people start coming into the pits? Skippy does another lap. I'm sorry, but personally I think that's the wrong strategy. You've got people behind him that have got fuel and are still belting out what does Skippy do? 127. So he dropped down to the 124s and now he's just on a 127. Tyre Slayer did the 22, so that's 5 seconds in one lap. Yeah, I'd have come in, put softs on, put enough fuel in. It was a gallant attempt though by Skippy though. And you will have noticed that it has gone really misty here, which won't help these really worn tyres that these guys have got on. Those tyre slayer know that Skippy's got a problem with fuel lane, must have just closing. Great rate of knots. Goes for that inside, that tight inside, gets it done. Oh, but then he nearly binned it. Watch this again. Just too eager to get on the throttle. Those rear tyres just not wanting to grip at all. But he caught it, and that was the main thing. But it's going to let Pilgrim get right on his arse, and Skippy leads another lap, but Skippy is on fumes. Just take little sips of the car. Scott on his way. Anyone that crosses the line now, this will be their final lap. So 5th place downwards, that'll be they'll starting their final lap. Let's go to the action for 2nd place. Tyre Slayer once again has caught Skippy. Really going to change the complexion of the league if Skippy runs out of fuel. Right, Tyre Slayer has come by, and yes, he's gone by before the braking area this time. We've got 15 seconds left. Scott's going to have to do another lap. Tyre Slayer, Skippy, oh Pilgrim, oh now what was... Let's go on board with Skippy here. Skippy just, I think Skippy just runs out of fuel. Yep, there was the run out of fuel, so Pilgrim takes 3rd on the line from Skippy. Here comes Gus, just, who's it going to be? It's going to be Hoggy or Gus. No, Gus gets 5th from Hoggy in 6th. Staffy's going to get 7th. With Welly Bob in 8th. Campo 9th, Pugwash 10th, Dazzler 11th, Breckenball 12th, Binnick Barry's going to finish 13th, but it's going to be a case of Scott versus Tyre Slayer. I think Tyre Slayer's too far back, unless Scott runs out of fuel. We will stop. Do a full recon of where people finish right at the end. That's it. No, still got a little bit of fuel. Scott wins round 4. Tyre Slayer is going to become 2nd. So Tyre Slayer gets 2nd, Pilgrim 3rd. On the line from Skippy in 4th, then it was Gus in 5, in 6th it's Oggy, 7th it's Staffy, Wally Bob finished 8th, Campo in the kart finishes 9th. Captain Pugwash was 10th, Dazzler is 11th, Wrecking Ball's 12th, and Binnett Barry's 13th. This has been Shaggy. Thanks for watching. Again, sorry about the pauses during the replay, but see you next time. But that is it for this race. Bye now.